On the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. I'm joined here by my colleague Tim Wilson. We've made the journey to Meadow Park in Springfield, Missouri.
Right behind Battlefield Mall.
Right behind Battlefield. Battlefield Mall just looks like a shell of what it used to look like.
I know. Most of the malls do.
Man, that used to be a place to go Christmas shopping. You could go in there one day when I was used to Christmas shop about 40 years ago. Go in there and you could hit everybody. You just go to the stores, you get all your Christmas shopping done.
That was back before Amazon, and
yeah,
it was back in your day, probably before cars.
Yeah, yeah. We were at the we had a horse and buggy up there.
Yeah.
They had tie-ups right there, but parking was better back then.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it was good.
More to clean up, but
yeah, a little more to clean. They had guys out there with shovels, but not a lot of crime. Not a lot of crime unless you left stuff in your buggies. The Panthers have come up here to Springfield to Meadow Park to play the Greenwood Blue Jays, a team that we played last year, I think, at home, and we're returning the favor. Man, this park's nice, isn't it, Tim?
yes, it is. AstroTurf.
You bet.
We got an AC right next to us, and if you're hearing a buzz, that's probably what it is, but I'm not turning it off.
No, this is not a no-fly zone for air conditioners. And they have a sign coming into the park. It says, no outside food.
No outside food.
Yeah. That's something. That's a sign. That's a good sign. We ought to have a few of those there in Mountain Grove.
You got to take some down, huh? Take them with you?
Yeah, I think I'll borrow a couple. No outside food is permitted. Panthers lost a tough one Tuesday night.
St. James.
Yeah, St. James came out and got some timely hits. There was you heard Coach Richardson, a little too many walks and free bases, and that was what we did. And I'm getting a text from Cousin Justin. I don't know what we're doing. He's reprimanding me some way. Okay. I'll fix that.
All right, now we got the Panthers warming up.
Yep, getting ready to get underway here in Meadow Park. It's a beautiful day, about 90 degrees, Tim.
Oh, it feels like 100.
Oh, yeah, it does. I'm sure
You always say you want it till it gets here, and then it's like, I'll turn it back down.
Man, I'll tell you, last weekend it was this hot, and I was glad for that air conditioner.
Uh-huh.
We had all the windows open, and I said, the air conditioner can't work when you got all the windows up. They had good scorekeepers, and we got along just fabulous. But what a good weekend of baseball last weekend. We all know there's no place like home, but playing in a stadium like this is where Drury plays. This is first class.
Oh, yeah. They get some good experience out here on the turf.
You betcha. And as they take infield, we're going to have a 5 o'clock start time. And the Panthers look ready. I'm going to go over the starting lineup with you. Hitting first and behind the dish is number 3, Kane Meyer. Hitting second and playing left field today is Kason Rollins. Hitting third, number 1, playing shortstop, Eli Golden. Hitting cleanup and playing center field, number 21, Trace Harker. Hitting fifth and playing third base, number 24, Skip Thompson. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 30, Sawyer Kidd. Hitting seventh. And on the bump today is number 15, Briar Parsons. Hitting eighth and doing the DHing is number 13, Taylor Garner. Hitting ninth and playing second base is number 11, Luke Watson. And Taylor Garner is hitting for Bryson Berkshire, who's going to be out in right field. So that's how the Panthers look today as they get finished with their warm-ups. We're trying to break a losing skid. Panthers are 1-3 on the season, and we're going to try to right that ship, Tim. Going to try to right that ship.
So we can get it done. Richardson's a man to do it.
Yeah, he is, and we'll have him on tomorrow on Coach's Corner, and we'll break down a week of games. I mean, Tim wasn't there for the whole week of games, but between Friday and this Thursday, we've played 7 of them, Tim.
It's been a lot, huh?
Yeah.
We got 2 more this weekend.
Yeah, 2 more this weekend.
It's definitely baseball season.
It is definitely, and it's a short season, and it's all jam-packed. And that's going to do it for the McGowan Auto Sales postgame show as the team meets down there down the first baseline. And we're going to have the national anthem, and then we're going to get underway with the first pitch here around 5 o'clock. But we'll be back with more Panther baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Game night, every play matters, and at home, every detail matters too. For years, Hawkins Home and Lawn has been helping families in Mountain Grove build a home they can be proud of, just like we're proud to support our Panthers. From furniture and appliances to keeping your lawn in top shape with quality equipment, we've got you covered. And if your equipment is on the injury list, our repair shop is here to keep everything running smoothly. Hawkins Home and Lawn, located on North Main in Mountain Grove.
Jump on the field, trust it at home, Hawkins gets it done.
Yeah! Go Panthers.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Sorry for such a long break, but that's Tim's fault.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have anybody else to blame it on. The Panthers are the visiting team here, and due up is Kane Meyer, Cason Rollins, Eli Golden.
Sorry.
Then that's all right. And then Trace Archer. And then Skip Thompson. Kane Meyer, the freshman, hitting 300 on the year. Just at an early sample size, not very big. But his counterpart right behind him hitting 400. and that's Case and Rollins. And those are two good guys to be leading off the lineup. Man, a beautiful field, a beautiful afternoon for baseball. Panthers travel to New Covenant Academy on Saturday. The SCA girls tournament is at Mountain Grove. Man, if you haven't watched any girls softball, get over there.
You know, right now I'm watching the score. They're playing Koshkonong right now, and they are up 6-0 in the top of the third. Looks like their biggest enemy is Gabby Miller. She had a triple in the first and home run, inside the park home run.
Yeah. Leave it to Gabby.
Yeah, she's killing it.
Leave it to Gabby. You know it. Gabby played shortstop or played on the infield last year. I kind of called her my dirt bag, and now she's out in the outfield, and you can't call her a dirt bag anymore. She's out in the outfield playing center field. And I guess she made some catches the other night, Tim, when you and Rocky did that game.
Oh, yeah. She had a good game then, too.
Yeah. She's a good athlete, and I know she loves softball. They're just exciting to watch. Girls softball is exciting.
It's fun, too. They get into it.
They do get into it.
What do you call it when they're chattering?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but.
Yeah,
they get it going.
They have the cheers, don't they?
Yeah.
They're all about it. Kane Meyer will step to the dish here. The pitcher for Greenwood is Jarrett Mars. Mars looks like a pitcher. Long and lanky. And Kane looks down at Coach Richardson at third base, and then Coach loves his freshman. There ain't no doubt about it. Mars on a Thursday. Now, the Panthers got 2 on Saturday, so they've played a lot of baseball here this last week to get started. Mars winds and delivers. There's one right downtown central, and the catcher can't handle it. I don't know how he missed it or how it didn't hit him in the chest protector. No balls, 1 strike as Kane was taken all the way. You're not going to get a better pitch than that to hit, man. You're the leadoff guy. I know you're not supposed to first pitch hit, but, man, there's a curveball that breaks right in there for strike 2. Kane's been looking all the way. Got to swing early and swing often. Then get a little picky. Mars comes set. There's a curveball that stays way up over Kane's head. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one was easy to lay off of. Not a bad drive up here, and we miss rush hour. That's going to be all right. They whine and deal, and there's a curveball up in his eyes, and that evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mountain Grove and the Greenwood Blue Jays just underway. No score yet. If you can't get up here to watch it, Tim.
Oh, you're going to be on YouTube. You're going to go there. You're going to look up Mountain Grove Panther Athletics, and, he hits it hard.
Yeah.
That's to the first baseman. He catches it.
Yeah, he pops up to the infield, so you can finish that.
All right, Mountain Grove Panther Athletics on YouTube. And if you hit the like button when you see the game, you're going to see a little baseball. It's kind of a cute little feature, so hit that like button.
Hit that like button. Cason.
Watch the baseball pop.
Rollins. I've been impressed with this young man. He's played second. He's played third. He's played left. He's played some center. He's caught. He can fix your sink. If your car's giving you troubles, call Cason. As that ball goes all the way back to the backstop, that's a breaking pitch. It gets, and then the catcher throws it out into. Well, the second baseman makes a good play on that one, or it gets out into center field. Cason hits from the left side, hitting 400 early in the season. Let's hope he keeps that going. I like his approach at the plate. He goes up there with a purpose. He looks at ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, and we're starting to get into a hitter's count where he can look for 1 pitch, 1 place. Rollins. Mars, and that one just painted the outside corner. That's probably not where he was looking. He was probably looking fastball, but not right out there. 2 balls, 1 strike on Cason. Playing left field today. Your Panthers travel to Greenwood, to Meadow Park, and he does offer. And it makes it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Rollins. 1 out. Meyer flied out to the first baseman. Mars comes set, throws. Curveball just misses. Just high. I'm glad it did. That was just a touch high. Boy, a good place to throw. That was a borderline pitch, Tim. A lot of people thought it was a strike. A lot of people thought it was a ball. I was hoping it was a ball. There's a good cut on a fastball, and he fouls it straight back. Now, I'd want it called a strike if our pitcher was out there.
Of course.
Yeah. I wanted a ball when we're hitting. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch by Mars. Oh, and Kaysen chases one out of the zone for strike 3. And that's going to bring up Eli. You heard Coach talk about it after the game the other night. He's seen some things. Eli is getting ready to get hot. Called by Coach Richardson. Eli's played there, but Eli's the shortstop today. Mars winds. And he nails one down this curves foul and out of play. We saw him do that down at Harrison, hit it about 390 feet. He's got to let it travel just a touch. Golden, quick hands through the zone. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. He watches one in the dirt. Major League Baseball started today, Tim. Or started last night, really, but today a bunch of them are playing.
It's that time.
It is that time. It's a little earlier than what they usually do. There's a fastball right over the outside corner. That was a good pitch. You got to say kudos and tip your hat right there to Mars. When Mars throws so many breaking balls, that fastball, when he throws it, looks like it's coming in at 100 miles an hour. There's a curveball that stays up in the zone. Eli with a good take. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on second or it'd be deuces wild, Tim. Golden looking to get the Panther offense going. He hits a fly ball out into short left field. That's going to drop down there for a base hit. Eli makes a big turn at first, thought about second, but didn't go. Man, he should have been flying there. And that brings up Trace Harker. Eli with the first hit. And a ball that was just in nowhere man's land. That brings up Harker. Harker hitting cleanup for the Panthers today. Mars comes set, checks that runner. Eli's got a good lead over there at first. There's a fastball. Harker just gets a piece of it. And anybody in the ballpark that didn't know Eli was going, raise your hand. Because he was off. He was going to be off. Golden had a huge lead. They've redone Meadow Park. It looks nice. Drury's home field. All turf. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first. Let's see if Harker can move him. The ball gets away from the first baseman, but not far enough for Eli to advance. You got Skip Thompson on deck. Skip's due. I'm calling it. Skip's due. He's going to get started, and when he gets started, he ain't going to stop. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a ball. Oh, they call a strike. Easily stole by Eli. He just followed the ball into the base. Harker's down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Now a runner in scoring position. He needs to bear down now. Big hole on the right side of the infield. between first and second in the 4-hole. There's a pitch outside. That was just a little outside. Harker looks down at coach to count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Would sure like to get on top early here. Get this offense rolling. There's a pitch, fastball down in the dirt. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs with a runner on second. Now deuces are wild. Now they're wild. Got to have 4 deuces. Mars checks on Golden. Golden's trying to steal third in the dirt, and he's got it stole easy. He has it stole easy. Good read by Eli. Good base running. Getting a lot of texts here. Mars, now the count's full with 2 outs with Golden on third. He winds, he delivers. A fastball gets away from the catcher. Eli thought about it, but Harker draws the walk. And just like that, we have 2 base runners on here in the top of the first. That brings up Skip Thompson. Skip and Eli are cousins.
You say Thompson's due.
Due. He's due. Skip's due. 2 down. Runners on the corner. Watch for some kind of delayed steal here out of Harker. We scored a run down in Harrison on that play. And he's going. There's no delay to that.
He's there.
Oh, and the ball gets away.
Oh.
And the catcher trying to hold it. I don't know what he was going to do. And Golden comes all the way around and scores. And the catcher trying to fake the throw and hold the ball. It slips out of his hands. The coach is going to go over there and talk to him. This will be a coaching moment or a learning moment. He was trying to hold the ball. I don't know what he's talking about with the umpire. That was not, there's nothing to talk about with the umpire on that play. No interference or anything. That was a, I'm going to throw it. No, I'm not. Then he tried to hold up, and the ball came out of his hand. Now Thompson with a runner on third, and the likes of Harker as Eli scores. Harker moves all the way from first to third. I'll tell you, Trace runs like a gazelle. He's fast. So does Eli. Mars, no balls, 1 strike. Let's see if Skip can drive this run in. He hits a high fly ball to deep center field. It's going to get down in the gap.
Hey.
And that brings home Harker. Skip, he's going to try to stretch it into 3. He rounds second. He hits a stand-up triple. Skip, you can deposit it up here. I called it, and I knew he was due. He took a high fastball and put it in the gap, and it bounced off the field up there at the scoreboard. Not only does he get an RBI, he has a stand-up triple.
There you go. You said he was due.
He was due. That brings up Sawyer Kidd. Let's not stop here. Thompson on third. Sawyer stayed in there on a good breaking pitch and spoiled that. He tried to go the other way just like you're supposed to. Good swing there by Sawyer. That was impressive. 2 down, 2 runs in. No balls, 1 strike. Thompson on third with a stand-up triple. Attaboy Skip. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Oh, a good ball, almost inside the bag at third. Skip's going, hey, just get it over about 6 inches, buddy. I'm over here. I'm outside the foul line. I said, just put it right over that bag. No balls, 2 strikes now. 2 outs. Sawyer looks like he's seeing it pretty good. 2-0's your score. Top of the first. Sawyer calls timeout. Didn't know if the ump was going to see him or not. He waited to get out of the box till the ump did call time. Smart move there. You got Parsons on deck. Mars winds and deals in the dirt, gets by the catcher. Skip, and it bounces back hard. Bounce it back hard. Got an update here. Girls are up 6-0 in the top of the fourth. You're going to have to tell me who got all the hits and everything, Tim. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was from Ryan Curtis. There's a ball way outside. Mars now starting to struggle after he looked so sharp there on the first 2 batters. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on third. Sawyer Kidd at the dish. Mars winds and deals. Kidd fouls off a high fastball that was out of the zone.
And it's the top of the roof.
It hits the top of the roof, doesn't it? Man, that makes a sound. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'm parked right under that tree right there, Tim. I hope the branches block it. Mars, he wheels, he deals. Sawyer with a good cut that time. Just getting underneath it just a touch. Girls are up 6-0. Good going. Had Coach Clock on this morning on Coach's Corner. Swing and a miss on a curveball that broke right over the plate, and that's going to do it for the Panthers. But not until they get 2 runs on 2 hits and strand 1. We'll be back with the bottom of the first on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
You need a great bank, yeah, there is no doubt that our service is the best. Come and check us out, whether it's a loan or deposit account. Let Stockman's be your bank that you were all about. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Briar Parsons on the bump for the Panthers. A good first inning as we saw Skip Thompson hit a stand-up triple. And he brings Trace Harker in. Eli Golden scores. One before that, and there's a ball ripped down the third baseline, but just foul. And the hitter for the Greenwood Blue Jays is Zerici, right?
I was putting the names in for this one. I'm like, oh, Brush is going to have a blast with this one.
Yeah, Zerici. The catcher. He hits a high pop fly in foul territory. Let's see if it stays in play. Skips over there, but it hits off the top of the Greenwood dugout and bounces out of play. But the good news is,
covered some ground on that one.
Yeah, he did. The good news is it's no balls, 2 strikes. Briar needs to go in and have at it. The catcher, Zerici. I like that name, Zerici. And he drills one out into center field, but right at Harker. And that defensive alignment was perfect because he hit that thing right on the screws, Tim. I'll bet the exit velo off of the bat on that one was well over 90. That brings up Henry Haynes, the center fielder, number 6. And good play out there, good positioning of the outfielders. There's one in the dirt that gets away from Meyer. He hustles over and gets it. Nobody hurt. One down here in the bottom of the first. Panthers lead this 2-0. Man, Golden had a base hit. Harker walks. Oh, and then Breyer's going to have to take a deep breath and settle down. 2 balls, no strikes here, 1 out. Girls leading 6-0. Lila Golden with an inside the park. Uh-oh, good play by Breyer. And he backhands that one. That was a well-hit baseball. Came right back to him. Thank you, Turf.
But looking good today.
You betcha. Lila Golden had an inside the parker. We already talked about Gabby Miller having an inside the park home run. The girls are
they're having a good day. It's the bottom of the 4th right now.
The bottom of the 4th. Tim's keeping up on Game Changer.
That's right.
Parsons with 2 outs. The hitter is O'Toole. He looks at one in the dirt, about 58 feet. Breyer kind of spiked that one. Breyer not real sharp in his first outing the other morning, but let's see if he can. There's a nice pitch right over the outside corner. Beautiful pitch right there by Parsons. Breyer, 3-sport athlete, like many of these guys. He winds, he deals. There's a good pitch. It's hit out in the gap. Can we get it? It's hit out in right center. They cut it off and get it in, but he's going to make it into second base with a stand-up double or dive into second base. And that was O'Toole, the third baseman. And we just had a big old hole out there in right center like everybody plays. Man, a ball that gets in the gap. Berkshire was there to cut it off. He did cut it off, but it didn't stop the Greenwood runner from going to second. That brings up Cooper Morgan, the first baseman. And there's the ball low and outside. Yeah, keep it down in the zone. 2-0's your score. Panthers on top, but Greenwood threatening with a runner on second. Parsons checks him out. Fires home. A swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Breyer. Right at the knees. Breyer wants to talk to his catcher, Meyer. He and Meyer get something figured out. Kane, I figured Kane might be telling him a joke or something out there, Tim. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Runner on second for Greenwood. Parsons. Good pitch there. Hitting the same place, and I mean crushed. It drops. And a single drives home O'Toole. Two back-to-back base hits, one a double and then a single with 2 outs. And that brings up Cohen Little, the second baseman. Umpire getting in position. Parsons with a runner on first. He comes set, checks that runner over there, fires home. That one's way outside. Good snag there by Kane Meyer. Saved advancing 90 feet. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Let's get that third out and go hit, fellas. What do you say?
Meyer's been impressive at catching.
Yep, he blocks that one. The runner reads it. Kane fires down there, but the runner's in.
He throw though.
Oh, he can throw it. He's gonna be a very valuable commodity in about 3 years. We got a lot of baseball to watch with him and Case and Rollins and
It's a valuable commodity now.
yeah, he is. He'll be better. There's a good pitch. Oh, he lay off of it. That makes it 3-0. Cohen Little, Parsons. After starting out well, making a good play on the mound on a ground ball hit sharply back to him. Trace Harker made a great play, was in position. There's a strike. That moves the count to 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Runner on second now. 2-1's your score here. 2 hits apiece.
Blue Jays looking to tie this up.
Parsons comes set, fires, and that's outside. He walks him. Breyer just hasn't found the feel of it like he had last year. You know, last year he threw so many innings, and he just came in, and you knew he was going to pound strikes, and he didn't walk anybody, and he'll get back to that. He will get back to that, there's no doubt. The lefty, Breyer Parsons. Runners on first and second. Nobody hurt here. Just get a ground ball. There's a beautiful pitch there by Breyer. It paints the inside corner for strike 1. This is Isaiah Ross, the shortstop. Isaiah can't be very old. I'll tell you that. He's probably a freshman himself. Parsons, good pitch there. Just got a piece of it and fouled it out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's circle the wagons there, Tim. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Let's go, Breyer. Good pitch there. Oh, just misses. Man, might have squeezed him just a touch. Doesn't have to be perfect. Look, this guy's not 6'5". 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. They'll go on the crack of the bat. There's a good pitch. Hit right at the second baseman, Luke Watson. And Watson makes a good play on it, fires on to first, and that's going to do it for the Greenwood Blue Jays here in the bottom of the first inning, but not until they score 1 run on 2 hits and strand 1. We'll be back with the top of the second with the Panthers coming to hit on the home of Panther baseball, Big Country 99.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're here in Springfield, Missouri, at beautiful Meadow Park, where the Drury Panthers play. Mountain Grove Panthers taking on the Greenwood Blue Jays up 2-1. And stepping to the dish is Breyer Parsons. He can help himself as Sawyer Kidd made the last out. Mars on in his second inning of work. Parsons, good bunt. Oh, man, they're going to let it roll foul, and it just does. And, man, they got lucky there. What a nice try there by Breyer. Holy moly. It was 6 inches fair there halfway down the line, and they knew there was no play on it. You might as well let it roll. That's when you bunt one too good. No balls, one strike. Breyer can hit this kid. This kid will come right into his wheelhouse. He just needs to swing the bat. Mars comes set. Breyer crowds the plate, and that one's way outside. He just doesn't need to chase those outside pitches. Just let it come to him like he did in Harrison. And Harrison, he hit it hard all weekend long. Mars. There's one ripped.
Nice.
That's got to be a base hit. That was a tough play. That's what he does. He takes that ball in the inner half, and he needs to look for that pitch because when he gets it, he is deadly. Parsons with a base hit. He's leading. Him and Case and Rollins are at the top of this team in batting average right now. And that brings up Taylor Garner, the DH, hitting for Berkshire. And that ball was smoked. It didn't get off the ground either, Tim. Did you see that? It just hugged the ground. Worm burner is what I call those. Worm burner. Parsons on first. Mars comes set, fires over. Tries to get Breyer. Breyer's back. Garner pitched on Tuesday, pitched the first game Friday night. Did a good job against Harrison, Arkansas. There's a swing and a miss at a fastball right downtown Broadway. That baby dissected the plate. It was right over. Good cut by Taylor. No balls, one strike. Parsons on at first. Panthers need to build on that lead. You got Watson on deck. Garner. He looks at a ball low. Breyer's going to steal second. He read the ball in the dirt. And he don't need to stop. I'd say Coach and him will have a chat about that. If you're going to go, you read a ball in the dirt, you can't stop. Because like that one was close. Catcher finds it, he could gun him.
So hesitations will get you.
Yep, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody down here at the top of the second. Panthers up 2-1. There's a slow swing there by Taylor. Ball goes straight back. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're getting ready to have a courtesy runner in here. Let's see if I can find a numeral of who that is. He's got a big sliding glove and he has wrap for.
Burnett, look like 10.
Is that 10? Is it Burnett?
I think so.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Garner. He drills one into left field, takes a curveball and just hits it on the screws. And that's going to bring home Burnett for the 3rd run for the Panthers. Good timely hitting right there. A curveball up in the zone, and I mean Taylor jumped on it. 3-1 is the score.
No outs.
6-1's the score on the Ryan Curtis update hotline. Lady Panthers on top. 3-1's the score here. Garner on first. And a ball high on Luke. Good eye by Watson. One ball, no strikes. Runner on first and likes it Taylor Garner. Mars comes set. He winds. He throws a bunt, but Luke bunted it up. You got to have your bat down. He hit it on with his bat on the way down. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Popped it up, but it got out of play. Runner on first. Luke did a good job going to right field the other night in Harrison. Took a fastball in the outer half. Oh, beautiful bunt. Nobody on first. Watson's going to beat it out.
And everybody ran up to that
You
ball.
betcha. What a good job by Watson. Who am I to tell him how to bunt? He did just fine there. Beautiful bunt by Watson. And here comes the Greenwood coach out to have a chatter. While he has a chatter, we're gonna send it to the studio so they can chat about our great sponsors on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. What a nice bunt by Luke Watson, and that brings us up back to around the top of the order. Beautiful bunt. Put it where no man's land. Tim, everybody came there.
Caught him off guard.
3-1 is your score. No outs here. This could be a crooked number inning. Crooked number inning. Garner on second. Watson on first. Meyer at the dish. Nobody out. Oh, they don't give that bunt. Yeah, they do. There's the fourth base hit. I thought the official score didn't give Luke a hit on that. We got a balk. So the runners are going to move 90 feet. Watson goes to second. Garner goes to third. Now Duck's really on the pond for the young freshman, Kane Meyer, who's hitting 300 on the year. Kane didn't have a very good at-bat, his first at-bat. But Mars ain't pitching like he was the first two batters. He strikes. He gets a strike called. I don't know these nicknames. The Dirty Curry to the right, scoring clock Nelly to the third. I got it. I don't have the nicknames. Curtis is trying to give me updates, and I think he's fudging a little bit. 2 balls, no strikes here on Kane Meyer. It's 3-1 here with runners on second, third. Panthers just on the verge of blowing this thing open. 2 more base hits. And Curtis with a base hit up the middle to score Nelly. Who's Nelly?
Nelly, I don't know.
Tim, you're supposed to know, you're a teacher over there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Watson on second. Garner on third. Meyer with a 2-1 count. He looks at a fastball behind him, and now the count moves 3-1, but first base is open. You got Kaysen Rollins on deck. I've been told to get Game Changer is what my problem is, Tim. Tim has it, Ryan. He won't let me see it. And he fires it in there. Good swing. That's going to get down behind first base and drop for a base hit. And here comes Taylor Garner on the way home, and nobody was going to get to that ball. That should have been read off the bat. Good piece of hitting there by Kane Meyer. He just looped it right out. That's called a Texas leaguer right there, Tim.
Texas leaguer.
A Texas leaguer. And that brings up Kaysen Rollins. Runner on the corners. Meyer on first. Watson on third. Rollins of just a freshman too. Good piece of hitting by Meyer. Put it where they ain't. You don't have to hit it 400 feet.
Oh, he's gone.
Uh-oh, they got him caught.
We'll get him in a rundown. Here we go.
He's there.
Safe.
And Meyer trying to stretch it. He's going to get out there at third.
Might as well.
He was trying to hustle. Meyer was trying to steal a bag there at third base. He'd already gotten in, caused so much commotion. Greenwood was throwing it around. It's 5-1. 5 base hits by the Panthers, 5 runs here in the top of the second inning. And here's Cason Rollins. Cason bunts one, but it goes to, you got to let it hit the bat. You can't push it. I'm getting obnoxious text right here.
Is Curtis bothering you?
No, he never bothers me. Lila Golden is Nelly. And there's a ball hit right by my car.
Oh, don't hit Brush's car. He's going to have to go to Jack McGowan Auto.
Yeah, got to go to Jack McGowan and talk to Jeremy, especially if I get a dent on my wife's car. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Cason Rollins is the hitter. There's a fastball that's high. Good take there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thanks for the updates, Ryan. Now I'm starting to get these nicknames down. Maybe one day Tim will share Game Changer with me. Or somebody will put me in as a fan. And that ball's high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Give me an invite. Isn't that how you do it? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's high. Good take there by Cason. He's moved the count from 0-2 all the way to 3-2 here for the Panthers. No runners on as Watson scored on the delayed steal by Meyer. Then Meyer, and a beautiful pitch to get out of that one, right over the outside corner. That was a tough pitch to hit for Cason. And then Meyer trying to stretch from first to third after he did a great job of creating the havoc. He just got a little greedy there, Tim. 2 outs, nobody on. Golden. He looks at a ball inside. Close pitch there. Curtis, as he pitch, there's a fastball right downtown central. You're not going to get a better pitch to hit than that one. You got to swing the bat at those kind. That's right, dissects the plate. There's one inside off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. You're supposed to take those, not swing at them. 2 outs. Panthers up 5-1 here, Tim, just in the second inning. Mars comes set, fires. There's 1, strike 2. He evens the count. And that ball was just a little bit on the outside edge, but pretty much on the outside part of the plate. You go to right field with that baby. Huge gap right up the middle here. As the center fielder's almost in left field. And Eli swings and misses there, and that's going to do it for the Panthers. But not until they get 3 runs on 3 hits and strand no one. We'll be back with the bottom of the second inning on the home of Panther baseball, Big Country 99.
Right here in the heart of Mountain Grove, Family Pharmacy is proud to be your hometown pharmacy, where friendly faces, trusted care, and personal service still matter. From prescriptions to health supplies and all your Panther Pride gear, we've got what your family needs. As a local family business, we're proud to support our schools, our teams, and our community.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Girls are having their way down in Koshkonong, Tim. 12-1, I think's the score. Thanks for the updates from Ryan Curtis. Now I know all the nicknames of all the girls on the team. And there's a good pitch there by Briar Parsons. No balls, 1 strike, even though I don't have game changer, Ryan. Tim does. That pitch is low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. We like to keep up with everything, see how the Lady Panthers are doing. Sounds like they're taking care of business. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a ball, curveball, fouled off to the right side. Big 12-6 curveball. Moves the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Jarrett Mars, the pitcher. There's a fastball. He throws it right by him. Kane gets out of the catcher's box to throw it down to third base. Good pitch there by Briar. That brings up Karamjot Singh. He plays left field. Karamlot. And that ball's low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 5-1's your score. Panthers jumping, scoring runs early. What we like to see. Briar, fastball, just a little high and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Take a deep breath and come on and get them. They wind and fire. Good pitch there by Parsons. He fouls it off. Just got a piece of that. Two balls, 1 strike on Singh. Parsons winds and deals just outside. Gets by Kane. Beautiful day for baseball, I'll tell you. Beautiful day. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little cooler, Tim, and Saturday's supposed to be pretty cool.
We'll be sitting out in the elements tomorrow, Saturday.
64 on Saturday. There's a strike right downtown Central. He took that all the way with 3 balls and 1 strike count. And he dissected the dish there. Good pitch by Briar. Here comes the payoff pitch. He winds, deals, same place. And a nice fastball there by Parsons for his second strikeout of the game. That brings up Matthew Monteith, the DH, the 9th hitter. Parsons kind of getting in a rhythm here, kind of looking like he did last year. Oh, he overthrew that one and hit him right in the shoe. Just got to keep your same motion up. That's going to bring up the catcher, Zarichi. We were talking about Olive Garden, Zarichi.
He's got to get his gear off.
Yeah, he can't hit with his shin guards. Sounds like Miller's on the bump down in Koshkonong to finish it out. 2 outs here. Zarichi at the plate. He hits a high chopper. Thompson cuts in front of the shortstop, fires at the first, and that's going to do it. Here in the bottom of the 2nd inning as they get no runs on no hits and strand 1. We'll be back with the top of the 3rd with our Panthers coming to hit on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Game night, every play matters, and at home, every detail matters too. For years, Hawkins Home and Lawn has been helping families in Mountain Grove build a home they can be proud of. just like we're proud to support our Panthers. From furniture and appliances to keeping your lawn in top shape with quality equipment, we've got you covered. And if your equipment is on the injury list, our repair shop is here to keep everything running smoothly. Hawkins Home and Lawn, located on North Main in Mountain Grove.
Tough on the field, trusted at home, Hawkins gets it done.
Go Panthers.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We're having a pitching change. Isaiah Ross, the shortstop, comes in. Mars goes to shortstop. And 5-1's your score. Due up, Trace Harker, Skip Thompson, and Sawyer Kidd, and then Briar Parsons. A funny motion for the new pitcher, Ross. He kind of pushes it. So a little hitch in his gitch, which might cause some timing issues at the plate. He's got a funky delivery. And he throws it down. They throw it down. And the Panthers are coming to the plate. Let's see if we can stay hot. 5-1 here. Top of the third inning here at Metter Park. I wanted to say Mayberry. Mayberry.
Richardson's got to be happy with this bunch today. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, they are. They're swinging the bat. Ross. He winds, throws. Oh, and Trace Harker hits it a mile.
Hey.
It's going to go all the way to the fence. He might have an inside the park home run, Gabby Miller. He gets around third, and he slides into third. No, Gabby, you and Lila are safe. Harker with a triple, and he doesn't stand up. He could have, and he would have matched Skip. He took that first pitch in the gap, and I mean, he pounded that thing, Tim.
Well placed.
Yes, it was. Well, look at the hole between the center fielders playing over in left center. Man, just go with the pitch. If they're going to pitch it outside, just go with it. 5-1, runner on third, nobody out. Skip Thompson, who had a triple his last at bat. Oh, he swings at a fastball. And that ball gets out in left field. Harker says, I'm not going to wait on you, Skip. I'm scoring. Now hit your triple. And that makes it 6-1. Ross, no balls, one strike. As Skip chased that high, slow fastball that was up in the zone. Came out of his shoes swinging at it. Here's a pitch. Curveball down low. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Panthers aren't done for the week. Go to New Covenant Academy. I forget who they play there, but New Covenant and somebody else just inside. And a good take by Thompson. Man, that was a borderline pitch. Opening day in the major leagues was last night, and today all kinds of ball games, fantasy baseball going on. There he fouls one off. Skip took a good hack at that one. Man, been checking on my fantasy team. I'm doing okay. Although they've made a little run at me. I'm having a good day, but so is he.
So the final with the girls softball is 12-1.
12-1. Ross comes set, wheels, deals. Skip grounds it to third, eats up the third baseman, but he stays with it. Throws, and they get him. Oh,
They got
my
him.
goodness gracious. Let's see a replay on that one, Tim.
You can watch it on YouTube.
You can watch it on YouTube. I will. When I get home tonight, that's one I'm going to watch. I thought Skip legged that one out.
Mark it down, top of the third.
Top of the third inning. Go back. You guys that are watching it on YouTube, let us know. Did he beat it?
I say he beat it by a mile.
Yeah, I do too. It looked like it. I agree with you, Tim. Sawyer Kidd at the dish now. 1 ball, no strikes. See if Sawyer can't make contact and drive it right back up the middle. I mean, that hole is humongous. Holy moly. A swing and a miss there. Nobody's letting me know yet. Nobody let me know yet.
There you go. I'll let you watch it.
All right. Tim's got,
That's another crush.
Sawyer crushes one down the left field line. And now the Panther bats are starting to come alive. And Sawyer with a good, he hit one right on the screws at Harrison. I mean, it almost took the outfielder's glove off. As we're watching the instant replay, one down, safe. No doubt about it.
All day.
All day long, one by a foot. One out. Kidd on first. Parsons already with a base hit bunt. No, just a base hit. Watson bunted. Garner with a base hit. And it almost hits him. And I'll tell you, Breyer's feet are right about on the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. I'd throw him inside too. Sawyer Kidd just ripped a ball down the third baseline. And that ball gets by him. Kidd, all conference linemen. These linemen like to play baseball. Have you noticed that? You had Hutzel last year. You know, he liked to get out and show his wheels off. And you got Sawyer Kidd this year. Good to see. Good to see these guys do everything. Sawyer doesn't play basketball, but he lifts weights. And that ball's inside, almost hits him. And they're trying to throw inside to Parsons. We're getting all kinds of tips. Karen Curtis is commenting on it. She watched it 3 times. Tie goes the runner. Karen, I thought he was a foot by there. But if you've watched it 3 times, I'll take your word for it. Karen's a baseball grandma, too. Oh, she's had a lot of them play baseball.
Don't mess with those.
Don't. Nope. Nope, you don't. And a walk given to Breyer. Good at bat. Now Taylor Gardner at the plate. Runners on first and second. 6-1 here. He drills one into center field, but right at the center fielder. It drops. I don't know if he lost it in the sun or just was going to play it on the hop, but he about deked us out there. Man, I thought he was on the move to catch that. And base hits. You got a base hit at third. You got a walk at second. You got a base hit at first. And that brings up Luke Watson. Luke, the bunting machine. Now, I'll tell you, there's a big hole in the 4 hole, and he can go oppo taco. 1 out. Bases full of Panthers. He looks at one outside the zone. Good eye for Luke. Kidd's on third. Parsons is on second. Garner is on first. Garner with his second base hit of the night. He's seeing it well. Ross comes set. There's one. Oh,
that is straight.
Excuse me.
I don't know about all that.
No. If I was Luke, I wouldn't have swung at it either. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And he drills one right into left center field. And Luke Watson, he's going to have 2 RBIs on that base, Ribby.
Yeah, 2.
And he jumped all over it, and he's excited down there at first. Watson, the 9-hole hitter, has been kind of productive. And that brings us back to the top of the order, and it's 8-1 already. Wake up, Tim. It's 8-1. A base hit here.
Kane Meyer back up.
You betcha. You got Kane Meyer up. Garner on second. Watson on first. And a ball in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Good eye by Kane. Kane crowds that plate too. See if we can't keep this going. Curveball, he takes a good hack at it, but fouls it straight back. He was trying to go to right field with it. And that hole, that 4-hole, man, just put your nose on it and go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Panthers have 2 base runners on, and the top of the order up. Garner's going to steal. Easily. And now runners on the corner. Let's see what Coach dials up now. He's had some delay steal calls, some things like that. Now, Luke, don't go to third like Kane did. And it isn't 3-2, I don't think. I don't think the count is 3-2. And they throw back to first, they get him. And Luke was getting too big of a lead, and he got picked off of first. Man, that was a bang-bang play. We have to see that one again, too.
They're going to try to catch him in a rundown, send him home?
No, he was gonna go on that. And he never came set either. So that could have been a balk also. 3, and it ain't 3. And he rips one. And that gets down. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Kane's got good wheels. He's going to round second. He's going to dig for third. They're going to send him. Oh, and now Coach Richardson holds him. I would have sent him. And a good piece of hitting by Kane Roth, and it gets over the left fielder's head.
Man, they are hitting today.
No,
10-1,
man.
Panthers.
9-1 or 10-1?
10-1. Oh, sorry, 9-1.
9, yeah, because Luke got called out. It would have been 10-1 there, Meyer. Now, let's see if Kaysen can get into the swing of things. Leading hitter before today, 0 for 2 today. Well, he had a very nice bunt for a base hit, and he takes a curveball that almost hits him. Kaysen hits from the left side. 1 ball, no strikes. Ross comes set. Fires it home. Kaysen pulls it down the first baseline. The first baseman snags it. And that's going to do it for the Panthers here in the top of the 3rd inning, but not until they plate 4 runs on 5 hits. And Strand 1. We'll be back with more Panther baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. Because it offers financial protection for your loved ones and can help them pay for things like a mortgage, credit card debt, and even your children's education. Plus, life insurance is probably a lot more affordable than you think. And with State Farm, your local agent can help you understand your options and choose coverage that fits your needs and budget.
Since 1920, Ozark Mountain Coke has been part of the Ozarks built on family, tradition, and community. Today, we're honored to stand behind Mountain Grove High School athletics. Ozark Mountain Coke, celebrating a century of refreshment and Panther pride.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We move to the bottom of the third inning. Panthers with a 9-1 lead. Parsons on for his third inning of work. And up is number 6, Haynes. He looks as one in the dirt. Good block by Kane Meyer. Oh, and it gets him in a bad spot. He's a little bit hurt. The umpire's going to go get the ball and give him a little time. 2 balls, no strikes here. Meadow Park against the Greenwood Blue Jays. Parsons just off the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. With a 9-run lead, you do not need to walk anybody. You need to pound the strike zone. And there's a strike, but he doesn't get the call. And we walk the number 2 hitter, and that's going to bring up O'Toole. O'Toole had a double his last at bat. Parsons looks in. O'Toole taking his time at the plate. He winds and deals right about the knees. That looked good to me from up here. Kane's going to go out and talk to him. Kane and Breyer up there conversing on the mound. We're here in the bottom of the third. Panthers up 9-1. The Sticks have been going.
Well, they have been lighting them up.
My slow motion analysis back in Mountain Grove says that the camera didn't get a good shot of the pickoff move. She can't make a call. And that one's high and outside, and Breyer needs to bear down and throw strikes. He's overthrowing, and he just needs to take a deep breath, step on the rubber, and just throw strikes. Just do what he was doing. He's trying to throw 90. There's a good pitch. And no call there. Here comes the Springfield squeeze right now. 3 balls, no strikes. You play Catholic, you're down 4 runs before you ever get to bat. There's a strike, and that had to be right downtown Broadway. Dissect the middle of the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. We're here in the bottom of the third inning. Nobody out, running on first. There's a strike. Good pitch by Parsons. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's all he's got to do. When you got this big a lead, you just pound the strike zone. Breyer checks the runner at first. He fires. There's a ball fouled straight back. O'Toole was right on that one. O'Toole he hit that ball pretty good, his last ball. He hit it out in the gap. And that's 2 speedy outfielders out there.
So tomorrow at 11 a.m. it's New Covenant, and then at 1:30 it's going to be Reed Springs.
And he throws it high and loses him. And now Coach Richardson, he's not going to put up with that. You can't. When you got a big lead like that, you can't walk the hitters. Breyer pitched effectively in the first 2 innings, and Coach Richardson's out there talking to him. I'll see if he's going to leave him in there or not. But you got runners on first and second, and they haven't put a ball in play. So I know we're talking about that. And I'm getting texts from everywhere. And coach is going to leave Breyer in. He just is telling him, hey, we're up 9-1. You got to throw strikes, buddy. If they beat us, they beat us. But don't let them don't beat yourself. Breyer knows that. And that brings up Cooper Morgan. Cooper hit the fire out of it, too, last at bat. He had a double. Big, tall, lanky first baseman. I'll bet he pitches, too. 9-1's your score, but nobody out and runners on first and second. And we need a ground ball right here, Breyer. And he spikes it in the dirt. And I'd say if he walks this batter, and that's hard on another pitcher coming in. But I'd say that this will be his last batter if he walks him. There's a good pitch. He hits a fly ball. Watson has it, snags it. Good pitch there by Parsons. Breyer heard me talking to him. And that's going to bring up Isaiah Ross, who's on the bump. Cohen Little. Ross is on deck. 1 out. Now a ground ball. We turned 2 double plays down in Harrison on a turf field. Let's see if we can't get something going here. And that ball gets away, but he's got him. Nope, he got beat the throw as he slid under the tag. Man, he had him. If that throw was near the bag, he had him dead to right. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second. Good, just a little high there. 2 balls, no strikes. Breyer needs to take a deep breath. Look in, get the sign, check the runners, and throw strikes. There's one. Nope. Gets away from Kane. And both runners are going to move up 90 feet. And now runners on second and third with just 1 out. Eli got walking in on the grass or the turf and yelling some encouragement to the lefty Parsons. Breyer. And that's ball 4. And he's got somebody going to the bullpen. I was wrong. He's going to let him face another one, but he's got a pitcher going to warm up. That brings up Ross. 1 out, bases juiced, full of Blue Jays. Not what we need. And there's a swing and a miss. Good pitch by Breyer. He took something off of that. Hint, hint. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. And that ball's in the dirt. Good block by Meyer right there. Quick. And smothered that thing right there at home plate. Bases loaded. You don't have to worry about a steal, but there's a strike. Oh, my goodness. Where was that pitch? Woo. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Two balls, 1 strike. Oh, that was right downtown Central. That one's not. That's a ball. But when there's strikes, they need called strikes. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Excuse me. Parsons trying to get out of a ditch he dug. And there's a fly ball, foul territory. Kid makes the play. And, man, with a 3-ball, no strike count, or 1 strike count, he fouls out to the first baseman. And that brings up Jared Mars. Jared started the game on the bunt. 2 outs. There's a good pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Bases full of Blue Jays. Breyer. That's a good one. Yeah, we got that call. That was no more a strike than the man in the moon. But there's been about 3 that weren't called. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a good curve ball, and he just gets a piece of that and spoils it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breyer trying to put an end to this. I like how he's come back. Now, Breyer, take a deep breath and throw a fastball right by him. No, that one's down low. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breyer looks in, gets the sign. He fires. There's a good pitch. Strike 3. Yeah, that was a beautiful pitch there by Parsons, and I like how he came back and competed. And that's going to do it here in the bottom of the 3rd inning with the Panthers leading 9-1. We'll be back with the top of the 4th with the Panthers coming to hit on the home of Panther baseball, Big Country 99.
You need a great bank, there is no doubt that our service is the best. Come and check us out, whether it's a loan or deposit account. Let Stockman's be your bank that you were all about. Stockman's Bank, proud past. Exciting future.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 9-1's the score here. Panthers have pounded out 10 hits to score 9 runs. Greenwood has 1 run on 2 hits and filled the bases without putting the ball in play last time. Eli Golden up. Let's see if he can't get things started. He looks at a curveball, just misses. Just misses, a 12-6. That was a borderline pitch all day long. But that's not the kind of pitch you want to swing at with your first swing, for sure. 1 ball, no strikes. Ross winds, he fires. There's a curve for a strike. That is a strike right there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Your first strike don't need to be a curveball swing. Now you can. Ross winds, throws, big hack by Eli, and that was your curveball swing. He was trying to go to central with that one. You just need to go to right field when they throw the curveballs. There's a fastball fouled off. Eli did a good job there of spoiling an awful good pitch right at the knees by Ross. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Panthers all loaded up on Kane's chicken. I saw them coming out here.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
There's a rip down the third baseline, but it goes foul. And the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kane's chicken, huh?
Kane's chicken.
Where were they getting that at?
Probably Kane's chicken.
Kane's chicken? Is that in Seymour?
I think it's in Springfield.
Springfield. There's a big curveball, and that hits him.
Chad Kaufman says you need to stop coughing. Not you, me.
Oh.
He just sent me a text.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Chad. Sensitive ears.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you, Chad. Ross winds and deals. There's one. Hit deep out to left field. It gets over the left fielder's head. It bounces off the top of the wall. Eli, look at those wheels. As he flashes around, he's going to go home. He ain't stopping. Here comes the play at the plate. And Eli gets a stand-up inside the park home run. And that makes the score 11-1, correct? Or
that's 10.
10? And that brings up Trace Harker. Eli pounded that thing. Eli pounded it. Nice piece of hitting there. He took 2 or 3 hard line drives down the third. There goes a pop fly. The shortstop misses it.
Turn around.
And Harker's on.
Harker wasn't expecting that.
No. And he's on. You really can't give that an error. He didn't touch it, but.
Skip Thompson up.
Yep, Thompson with a triple today. Thank you, Coach Hyde. And he's back in safely, but you're never sure over there. 10-1's your score. Nobody out. Coach Hyde giving me a math lesson, Tim. It's all right. I need to sharpen my skills.
What did she tell you?
She told me 9 + 1 = 10.
When did that start?
Well, it never did there. You know, that's what they don't understand. We had a different way of doing addition. No, I'm kidding.
Didn't you have some football addition?
Yeah. Now up, Skip Thompson. Let's see if Skip can get another base hit. And they're throwing it back. Trace is back in. And Ross has a good move. He's going to keep those guys close. He knows the wheels here. He's seen them run around the bases. And there's a ball low. And it gets out into center field.
Keep going.
Harker might score on that one. He's too busy sliding. Trace, if you don't have to slide, don't slide.
Looks like it's kind of fun.
Yeah, well, he likes it. Skip, 1 ball, no strikes on him. He stands in there. He swings and misses. And that evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Ten to 1's your score. Runner on third, nobody out. Thompson at the plate. Skip looks at the ball low and outside for 2-1 count. Two balls, 1 strike on Skip Thompson. Thompson already with a triple today. Oh, and he takes borderline pitch right there, and that could have gone either way. 3 balls, 1 strike. That was close. If you had 2 strikes, you might have to swing at that, baby. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. He drills it into left field. It gets down right on the line. It's a fair ball. Skip rounds first. He's digging for second. He's going to – Coach holds him at second base, and I mean Skip was trucking. He hit that baby hard. Right on the chalk right down there, Tim.
They're giving the outfielders a workout today.
You bet. Down the left field line. Well, you know, Skip and Eli are cousins. They got – if you can do it,
yep.
I can do it better. You know what I mean?
Sawyer Kid.
Yeah, Sawyer. He hit one right on the screws last time. 11-1, Coach Hyde. We're getting better. 12 base hits here.
He had his calculator out on that one.
Yeah, well, I had 1 shoe off. We're all right. When it gets above 10, I get in trouble.
Those big numbers.
Yep. Ross throws one outside and low. Thompson has a huge lead on second base. Skip with 2 big hits. I told you he was due today, Tim.
You wasn't lying. He heard you.
Yep, a double and a triple for Skip Thompson. He's hit them hard, too. There's a drill by Sawyer Kidd. He drills it into left field. And Skip just goes 90 feet, but Sawyer Kidd blasted that one. Man, that was a no-doubter. And that brings up Briar Parsons now. Briar, just over the inside part of the plate, leave that outside stuff alone. Uh-oh. The Greenwood coach calls time. We'll see what he's going to do. Probably coming out to change the pitchers. As the score now is still 11-1, but Thompson's on third. Kidd's on first. And coach is talking. He's going to leave Ross in there. He's going to leave Ross in there. Or I think he is. As he gets off the sideline. No, I guess they change. I guess they change pitchers. And as they change pitchers, we'll send it back to the studio for a word from our sponsors as I try to get unconfused on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Are you looking for a bank that's a proven leader and a true partner in our community? Town & Country Bank recently earned a prestigious 5-star rating from Newsweek, securing a spot among America's best regional banks in 2025. But we're more than just an award-winning bank. We have a proud history of providing exceptional service and a deep commitment to our community. We're proud to support Mountain Grove Athletics and all of our local students. Come visit us at our Mountain Grove location to experience the difference for yourself and see how we can help you with any of your banking needs.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Briar chased a high one. Got a swing and strikes, and the ball gets by the catcher. Sawyer Kidd's on his way to second. Now 2 runners in scoring position with the score 11-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Briar. Briar with a base hit his last at bat as he ate up the second baseman. Parsons sits in from the left side. And that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Briar with a good eye.
Who's the new pitcher?
It is Cohen Little. And the ball gets by the catcher.
Catcher's a little confused.
Yep, he didn't know where it was. Skip over there on third base. Got to get a secondary. 3 balls and 1 strike. Coach using that as a coaching moment, I'm sure. In a tight game, that 1 run could mean everything. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Way outside. Parsons draws a walk. That's going to bring up Taylor Garner. Taylor's had a good day at the plate. He's got 2 hits. We're going to have a runner for Parsons. That's going to be Burnett. Burnett scored the last time he ran for Briar. Base is juiced full of Panthers here in the top of the 4th inning. And there's a good swing by Garner. Fouled off. The wind's blowing straight out too, Tim. I mean straight out.
They've just been peppering the outfield, right, left, center. All over. Oh, he crushes it.
He does, Garner. And the center fielder makes the catch, but good tag by Skip, and he comes in and scores. That makes it 12-1. A sacrifice fly for Taylor, and he hit that one a long way, didn't he, Tim?
He did. Dead center.
Just did it in the biggest, right where the center fielder was. He should have gone over about 8 feet.
Runners on first and second.
Yeah, that brings up Luke Watson. Let's see if Luke can't put one in the 4-hole. Luke had a base hit his last at bat. Bunted his way on the first time. Nobody covering first. He's got 2 hits on the afternoon.
First one called a ball.
Watson playing first. 1 ball, no strikes, just 1 out. Runners on first and second. Pitch, and it hits him. Hey, Luke's going to get on one way or another. That brings up Kay Meyer, the leadoff hitter. Kane, we need a base hit right here. Rock the world. This offense has come, they've shined today, Tim. We've seen as hard to hit balls as we've seen all year.
Give them confidence going into this weekend.
You bet. You bet. There's a ball high and tight. And I'll tell you, Little throws a little velo on his pitches. With that wind blowing out, you get one of our big hitters up there and look out. No, that was a borderline pitch. Good take by Kane.
2-0 the count.
You betcha, 2-0. Panthers have had runners on all day and have hit the ball hard. Swing and a miss by Kane. Kane, I like his short swing. Just a freshman. 2 balls, 1 strike.
After Saturday, they're right back home playing Hartville.
Yeah.
We'll get some all beef hot dogs on that one.
You betcha. You betcha. We'll be there.
3-1 is the count.
3-1 on Kane Meyer. 1 out. Runners on second and third and first. Bases juiced. That ball, Kane draws a walk. Sawyer's going to run. He gets home. And now bases are still loaded. That makes it 13-1 here in the 4th inning. And that's going to bring up Cason Rollins, and he's due. Little on the bump for the Greenwood Blue Jays. Now they're rotating. Now there's a huge hole if he goes oppo taco. Late game start. And there's a strike over the outside corner. Cason's ready. Cason was leading the team in hitting when we came in till today, but there's a lot of guys with 2 or 3 hits on the afternoon. Little, and a good swing, and that gets out into right field. That's going to bring home 2 RBIs. And Cason, what? That's the job he did down in Harrison, and we saw that. We saw him get a base hit against St. James, and a good piece of hitting right there, Tim, by that freshman. And Kane Meyer goes all the way to third, first to third on that base hit. And it's 15-1. Panthers on top. And that brings up Eli Golden, and he hadn't hit it hard all day, has he?
You keep saying people are doing, they keep
Yeah.
delivering for you, so might as well say it.
Yeah, Eli with an inside the park home run, and there goes Rollins, and he steals second base easy without a throw. Now runners in scoring position by the Panthers. 15-1's your score, 14 hits. There's a drive out into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Got to read it better than that, Kaysen. That was a base hit all the way. That should have drive in too, but a good piece of hitting. And Eli had just like that's had 3 hits on the afternoon, and they've all sounded like that. You know what, Tim?
Bats are cracking it.
He's had a good day. And that brings up Trace Harker. Trace has had a good day also. And there goes Eli. He's going to steal. You ain't going to get him. Boy, I can't wait next fall, Eli. Senior season, baby. He comes set. Fires. Just inside. A good take by Trace. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. 16-1, 16 runs on 15 hits for the Panthers. 1 run on 2 hits with 5 errors for Greenwood. There's a ball just a touch outside. Moves the count to 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Panthers. See if Trace can't pick him up a couple RBIs. Big hole right back up the middle. He drills one. He hits it hard. It's in right at the left fielder. And we don't tag up. We got caught sleeping there. Coach is going to go over and talk to Kaysen. Hey, it's learning moments. When you're a freshman, there's a lot to keep up in that noggin, and that's fine. You're not supposed to know every in and out of the game when you're a freshman. That's why you play it, to learn it. Thompson, he's had a day. He looks at the fastball, fouls it off. Oh, man. Fouls it off the catcher. Coach Richardson, he was trying to help the catcher out a little bit. Catcher said, I'm all right, so he said, let's go.
So your kid on deck?
You betcha. And the ball gets away. Oh, now. Oh, and that gets by, and that's going to go all the way out in left field. That's going to score 2 more runs. As Eli says, Kaysen, when you're going to go home, you got to go home. And that makes it 18-1 here. 9 runs in this 4th inning. And 2 outs. Harker at the dish. Or no, excuse me. Skip. Harker lined out to the left fielder. Hit it hard, but right at him. That ball, man, I'll tell you, if you get it all the way to the backstop, that thing's going to come right back to the catcher. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Skip wants to swing that thing. You got Sawyer Kidd on deck, and I'm sure he wants to swing that thing. Here's the pitch. That almost gets Skip, but he gets out of the way and makes the count 3 balls, 1 strike. And I'll tell you, Little's just rearing back and tossing it. Little's standing on the back of the mound. Skip steps into the box, hits from the right side, has a double and a triple on the day. Here's the pitch, and that goes a little outside, and Skip draws a walk. And I knew old 24 would start coming around. Saw too much of him last year. That's the skipper, Skip Thompson, I know. Sawyer Kid's going to get pinch hit for. Let's see who comes in. Looks like number 7. Oh, it's Diesel the franchise on the ball field.
Diesel.
18-1, Diesel. The franchise, first varsity at bat, and it hits him, and Diesel doesn't even flinch. Oh.
It's like Happy Gilmore in the batting cage.
You betcha. Happy Gilmore in the batting. That's a great description of him. Happy Gilmore in the batting cages. Now, well, just like that, we have 2 runners on. You got Briar Parsons at the dish. See what he can do. Parsons looks at one. Oh. Borderline there, but got the call. No balls, 1 strike. Right around the knees. 2 outs. Briar digs in from the left side. There's a fastball. Oh, my goodness. He wants this inning over. Don't swing at those, Briar. Trust me. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Parsons. He swings and misses, and that's going to do it here in the top of the 4th inning as the Panthers get 9 runs on I don't know how many hits. And Strand 2 will be back with the bottom of the 4th with Greenwood coming to bat on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Game night, every play matters. And at home, every game night, every play matters. And at home, every detail matters too. For years, Hawkins Home and Lawn has been helping families in Mountain Grove build a home they can be proud of, just like we're proud to support our Panthers. From furniture and appliances to keeping your lawn in top shape with quality equipment, we've got you covered. And if your equipment is on the injury list, our repair shop is here to keep everything running smoothly. Hawkins Home and Lawn, located on North Main in Mountain Grove.
Tough on the field, trusted at home, Hawkins gets it done.
Yeah! Go Panthers.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. And if you're a little worried about the Panthers scoring runs, they've done it all on a Thursday night. 18-1 is your score here with 18 runs on 15 hits. Official score is kind of tough on his own guys because I'll tell you, Briar Parsons ate up the second baseman. That shouldn't have been an error.
I'm looking at the stat sheet that Richardson gave us beforehand. A lot of zeros on there. That's changing today.
Yeah, a lot of zeros.
A lot of RBIs coming in.
A lot of RBIs, a lot of hits. As Greenwood comes to the plate, see if Briar can't work his way through this. And this is Singh. There's a strike. No, it's not. It's number 2. It's Singh. There's a pitch and a swing and a miss. Briar's going right at him, and that's how he needs to have the mindset. When you got this big a lead, go get him. There he goes. And there's another strikeout, 6 on the day for Parsons. And Parsons is wanting to finish this. And that's going to bring up Monteith, the DH, the 9-hole hitter. Got a 5 o'clock start here. Panthers have kept us here. There's a nice pitch. Look good here from here. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Just regroup, Briar. You're not going to get all the calls. One ball, no strikes. That ball gets away from him. Take a deep breath. Let's go. Let's get it over.
Just a touch high.
Yeah, just a touch high. Oh, Bob Euchre. There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. 18-1 here at Meadow Park. Boy, they've redone this. It's beautiful. Briar stays upstairs, and now the count moves on the 9-hitter, 3-1 with 1 out. We need to go get them. There's a strike, swing and a miss. That makes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Briar winds, he deals, and he almost hits him, and that's ball 4. And he walks, and that's going to turn the lineup over. One out. A ground ball double play would end it right here. The catcher, Zarichi. Parsons, and he throws it a little high and outside. Got to throw strikes, Briar. Kid covering the bag. And that ball's high and outside, too. I know Coach Richardson wants him to finish it. First batter he struck out on 4 pitches. He comes set, checks the runner at first, winds and deals. There's a strike. He took something off of it. He fouled it straight back. Uh-oh.
That one went in the stands.
2 balls, 1 strike. Parsons comes set. He winds, he deals. There's a strike. That's 2, and evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'd have come out of the window if that one wasn't called, wouldn't we? Parsons checks on the runner at first. He winds, he deals. That ball's just a touch inside. Makes the count full. Briar, we just need to go get them. If they hit it, they hit it. He winds, he deals. There's a shot out into left field. It gets down. Excuse me. That was me. And it gets down. Kaysen gets it in quickly, but now we have runners on first and second. And that's all right. I'd rather see that than a walk. Excuse me, and that's not Tim. That's me. Henry Haynes up.
Yeah, Kaufman.
Yeah. That ball's a good scoop there by Meyer. Deep breath out there by Briar. He wants to finish this game. He comes set. He fires. There's a good one right at the second baseman. Could be 2. 1. There it is. That's got it. And they score a run, but he calls him safe, and he was Karen. We need to look at that instant replay. That looked like a no-doubter right there. Yeah, he's threatening to throw the coach out on a ball that he missed by 1.5 feet. He's made terrible calls out there in the field. 18-2 here. Briar just rear back and strike him out. Runner on first. There's a pitch. Fly ball out in foul territory. A long run there by Berkshire, and he can't get it. It goes out of play. But a strike thrown by Parsons. No balls, 1 strike. This O'Toole has had some hits. Well, they haven't been up very many times. Coach Richardson questions the call. That's a strike. No call there. Oh, my goodness. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. There's a strike, and that wasn't close as the last one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll take it. take anything and go back to Grove. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a slow roller. Oh, and Breyer misplays it. It was a tough play. And a base hit there. And we just can't pull the plug. Probably should have let Kane have that. And that brings up the first baseman, Cooper Morgan. Richard, you got to move that camera to first base when the play's at first. And there's a fly ball out to Harker. Harker's on the run. He makes a diving catch. Well, let's make sure the infield umpire doesn't call him safe. No, he calls it out, and that's going to do it here at not Mayberry. No.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Meyer.
No, not Meyer. It's not. I just went to Brink.
And field over here by Battlefield Mall.
Yeah. And that's going to do it. Panthers win 18-2. Good job by Parsons to come battle back in the inning before. He had runners, bases loaded, and he battled back. Struck out the final 2 hitters, and I'll tell you, the Panthers really put some wood on the ball. We are going to have Coach's Corner tomorrow at 7:30.
Hear Coach Richardson brag about
this team. Yeah. And that's going to do it for us. We'll send it back, and we'll come back with the Grove Family Restaurant postgame show on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.